Had a great, again, just post-game Iowa State. Again, had a really strong road win. Loved our preparation all week. After the Kansas ball game, thought our guys came back and responded really well, hungry, super coachable, ready to get better, willing to put the work in. I thought our guys, again, from the moment we loaded the buses at 1 o'clock to head to the airport, I thought our guys had a great approach, brought our own energy, tremendous focus and intensity, passion, all the things that you got to have to play well. Their mindset from the get-go was really, really strong. So I think that's where it all starts. Again, have an attitude and toughness and go on the road to win and play with a great physicality, fought through adversity. Nothing's ever easy about winning and competing, and really happy for our guys to be able to reward them with victory, hard-fought win, and just like Iowa State has played all year, they're not going to concede anything. You're going to have to earn it. So lends credibility what we've been asking our guys, the work and the precision and the details and situational football. And again, won the turnover margin by 2, won the third down battle, won the rushing total 182 to 66, and then dominated in the kicking game, our season best plus 85, hidden yards. So that's a formula for success, winning different kinds of ways, on the year. And again, it's small, but it still counts, and small being improvement. There's incremental improvement across the board, individual, unit, certainly as a team. That's what we want to be able to do as we finish the season out. In the regular season is continue to get better and improve. Our best players have got to continue to lead the way. Not everybody's going to play a perfect game. What I love is, other guys stepped up and made plays when we had to. So loved how we ran the ball. I love the efficiency of our offense. I love the domination in the kicking game. I love seeing the strain. Certainly the punter and the kicker, the snapper were excellent. I think that goes without saying. But I love the strain in protection and coverage, doing the details that we got to do. There's a lot that goes in to executing at a high level. You're not just doing the same things, for example, on your punt team and your alignments and your protections. They're doing something different, forces you to have to do some different things as well. So I loved, again, the effort late in the game to, pin a couple of punts deep. A lot of energy and toughness and strain got to go into that as well. So I don't take any of that for granted. And we got a great chance to, again, a great opportunity to, to have a really strong finish. And a lot of things got to go our way, and our guys got to, we got to be able to coach well and continue to get better and improve on the field. But I love the opportunity that's sitting in front of us right now. And we're going to have to continue to win the turnover margin and, be efficient in the red zone and continue to play well in the third and the fourth down phases. And certainly, again, the kicking game will be a big part of it. But I, again, love how we're continue to execute on offense, and again, getting a little better on defense. And again, the kicking game is going really, really well. So, for us, every game there's something that's on the line. And we talk about having a one game approach and going 1-0 this week, but we need to be who we are and believe in what this team is capable of doing. That's where it all starts, and not let other people tell us who we are. And so that's the challenge to the players. Our leadership has continued to be really strong, and we got another tremendous challenge. Defending Big 12 champions in Baylor. They're playing really well right now. Same record as we have in overall record at 5-3. Coach Aranda's done a terrific job in his third year there. Their three losses this year have come by a combined 20 points. They're running the football incredibly well. I think their scoring is top 15 in the country, just under 40 points a game. And they've got 4 seniors on their offensive line. They've played a ton of really good football. They're 5th in the country in 4th down conversions, so very aggressive. I'm sure there must be an analytics component to that because they're really aggressive. They're converting on almost 70% of their 4th downs, and not just 4th and 1, like all kinds of 4th downs. Their running back freshman, Reese, has been playing incredibly well. Leads the Big 12 with 12 rushing touchdowns. And quarterback Chapin is a really good player, converting almost 70% of his passes, and he's 4th in the conference. Do we not have the best quarterback efficiency as a conference? That'd be a good question to have. I bet we do. Our quarterback efficiency in this conference this year is incredibly high, and he's 4th in the conference that way, making great decisions and got a great system. Coach Grimes had a lot of success at a lot of places, and love the attitude his guys play with. They play aggressive, they play tough, they play physical, they play disciplined, and they do the same thing as a mirror image on the defensive side of the ball. So this is going to be a great challenge. I think the last 2 times we've played them, they've held us to 20 or less points and under 300 yards of offense. The last 2 times that we've played them. So I think they're top 30 in the country, in total defense. So again, we got another big challenge this week, but at the end of the day, it's going to be about us and just getting better. We got to play our most physical game of the year this week, and continue to play with the discipline, the toughness, and the attitude that it takes to win.
I think one of the interesting aspects of this game you've touched on a little bit. Their experience in their offensive line is somewhat unusual, with guys coming out and things like that. You have that many guys that are 5-6 year guys. Your defensive line is beginning to come on and things. Talk about that matchup.
It's going to be, to me, the matchup, to be honest with you. And it's a great challenge. Our guys know that. And the first thing before we left that locker room in Ames, that's what we addressed. You're doing 6,000 things in your first off season, and they're one of the teams that I'm like, what are they doing? But again, Coach Bryles did a great job while he was there too, but they were doing it in a different style. I knew that, and so I wanted to really look at what they were doing, both sides of the ball, try to get a feel. One of the things I learned going from Oklahoma to Clemson is you got to, as a coordinator, a play caller, leader, a big part of your job is to compete. And the great players have a level of anticipation through preparation, right? They look, man, he jumped that. Or, how do you know to do that? That comes from preparation. That comes from anticipation, playing really fast and aggressive. Well, play caller, same thing. So, and there's an advantage if you've been in the conference for 5 years or 8 years, and these other schools, their go-tos, their players, their strengths, their weaknesses, and so, certainly didn't have that advantage, but I did want to get a glimpse of, different teams to see what they're doing, and as you go through a season, you get off the field and you compete against them. There's a whole nother level of education, and you're just kind of putting it in your back pocket, When you're fighting this guy, this is how he likes to fight. When you're fighting this guy, he don't fight like that guy. He fights like this. And so figuring all that out, you have to actually go and compete and fight. But that's going to, it didn't take me long to figure out, all right, they're big, strong, physical, punch you in the mouth, blood to your nose, knock you down, run over you, step on you. That's their mindset. And they're playing with that edge and that toughness, the confidence, the belief as well. Having played a lot of football in that system. Again, the coordinator, Coach Grimes, he does a great job. O-line guy. They take on the personality of him.
Yeah, Brent, there's some interesting parallels in your career and Dave Aranda's career. just the way you guys have came up, first-time head coaches, all that stuff. I just wondered, I want to explore your interactions with him through the years, your relationship with him. Obviously, you played in the 19, 20 championship games. But have you been to like Baton Rouge or Wisconsin when he was there? You know, picking his brain, or has he visited you, anything like that? Or
We've visited on the phone a number of times over the years. Again, I've seen him on the recruiting trail, and some of our downtime we've been able to visit, but not the travel visit. And
you like what he's about?
oh yeah. Great guy. First of all, a great person. He's a good dude, and really smart, really good teacher. They offered one of my sons, Jake, at LSU, and so we started to get to know each other that way. We never ended up taking a trip there. His mama won the recruiting battle, so Dave didn't make the cut. No, but and then he's a first class guy. You know, everywhere he's been, he's got a great reputation. Does things the right way. He's a good man, excellent football coach.
For more information, you can visit TulsaWorld.com.